Good morning, everyone. It's Rita here, and we are going to do Stash Go, hashtag Stash Go, and you can find the information on my Facebook page, which is, don't let me forget it, Junk Journal in a Day. Oh my gosh, my mind is, I have so much on my mind, you guys, right now. I know I always, goof up and make mistakes, but I mean, literally, so much going on. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So I will pick a number and then I will pause and then come back and dig out my stash and see what we can make. Okay? So here's my little box of goodies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So let's see what we have for this week. Mixed media tag or journal cards, paint, texture paste, so on, etc. Okay, so I'm just going to get that stuff out and see what I can come up with. Okay, so I'll be right back. Oh, the number is 17. Number 17. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I almost started without you. I just like, oh, I'm ready to go now. Okay, what I decided I was going to do is I've seen so many people like put an image from a magazine or whatever and transfer it so that it shows through. And I've never done it before, so I thought I would give it a try. So these are all things I've cut out of magazines in the past. I was going to do one of those things, where you do a collage and you make a design, something silly. Like this one is lemons. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not doing that. But, so some of the pictures are just garden type scenes. Here's a bird, a horse. Just cut out a few things. I quit doing it because I got bored. I had too many other things to do than cut out pictures. What did I do with that? I guess it's this one here I was going to try. Okay, so basically I'm going to cover this with Mod Podge, and then I'm also going to cover it with this matte gel in another one to see which one might work best. I have done some, I've tested it, because really what I wanted to do was transfer these stickers onto here, but it doesn't work. The sticker paper behind it, it actually rubbed off the whole entire design. See, that's the sticker paper. So when I was pulling it, yeah, so I didn't get it all. But that's okay. I'll use that somehow in another deal. All right, so I'm going to try this with Mod Podge. And I think I haven't tested it 100%. And you guys have probably all done this, but I want to do it because I've never done it. And so it's mixed media, in my opinion. And I don't really have any. A lot of people use photographs, but I don't have any that, well, I have them somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, so let's make sure that that one will fit. I don't know if I want to do her or just keep with some kind of simple theme. Kind of like this. I don't know why, I just like that background, but I don't know if that's going to even show up. May not be any good to show. Okay. Now, I don't think you can use regular printer paper. I mean, unless it's laser print. You can use laser. Let's try this bird. See what happens. Okay, I'm going to try the other gel medium. I watched a lady do this on the tea-dyed papers, the tea bags themselves. And I thought it was kind of cool because it looks real vintage, and we'll see what happens. Probably shouldn't use a napkin. I probably should use a... Okay, I don't know how thin or heavy the coat should be, but I'm going a little on the heavier side than the thin. All right. So let me put you on pause. I'm going to just do these two and see how it works out, because I don't want to sit here all day and rub off things, but I want to show you something we can make with it. So hold on. One important thing I forgot is this needs to be glued down to the back of the tissue. Oh gosh, I'll tell you. All right, come on. That is just so dark, it's not going to show through. Let's try this one. Okay, so I'm going to do this again in Mod Podge. All I kept thinking about is it's drying fast, and I wanted to finish drying it with the heat gun. Okay, so there's that. That's stuck down. And then you probably want to get it down as good as you can. The thing is this takes off that background so that you can actually see through it, and it, you know. Okay, this one, I was going to use this gel mixture, this clear matte gel. It doesn't dry nearly as fast as the... I don't use Mod Podge very often, but I bought it one time for something, and I thought maybe I better use it. Let's try a taller one for this guy. Just might get him. Make sure there's glue on all the edges. And you also want to kind of make sure that there's not a lot of creases. It distorts the image a little bit. I feel like that's not glued down all the way. No. I've watched so many people do this over the years, and I've just never... I think I did try it once, and it just didn't work very well, so... All right, now I'm going to put you on pause and dry these, and then I'll be back. Okay, I think they're dry. I think that the Mod Podge actually sealed it down better than the matte gel that I got. This was from Hobby Lobby, and it's Master's Touch, and it's down, but it's not quite as, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it's, could be the different types of paper too. All right, so now I'm just going to take some water. I have a little thing of water over here, and I'm going to soak this with some water. You can use your fingers, and you can see that the the water is getting through. It may take a bit because this is shiny paper. In fact, I'm going to put some water on this one and kind of let it soak in. I think the one I was practicing on didn't really give it time to soak in. Okay, that one sit for a second. Let's see if we can start. You don't want to rub really hard, but because sometimes it'll take the image off as well. I'm sure, Jody, you've done this. Probably, and Mary, my mixed media buddies. I'm trying to think who else. I'm sure there's other ones. I just don't do a lot of it because I just don't know how to do the, I don't know how to get the look. I mean, I get some kind of a look, but not the look I'm looking for. And yesterday, I just totally forgot to put up a video. It was all ready to go, and I didn't save it. I guess that's what happened. I just did not save it. And so when I went out of YouTube, or my YouTube studio, it just closed it and it didn't save it, and therefore I had to redo everything. This is harder than I thought. Well, I'm afraid to go too hard. I was wondering if I could do it with something that would grip the paper a little better than my fingers, but I'm just going to go over this a little bit. Get a little more water over here. I don't know about this one. It's not even going to come off. Can't tell. Maybe this isn't such a fun thing to do. It's almost there, you guys. I think. It's hard to just, it's kind of hard to tell which is still the old paper, the backing, and what is the front. I don't mind it coming off on the edges. That gives it a little bit of character, but not in the middle. I thought she did one whole one on her video. Maybe she stopped and did them. And she was gonna, oh shoot, see, I'm losing it there. All right, I don't think I can. It's kind of showing through. Probably should put a little Mod Podge on the back of that, because if that's all that's going to show through, just to keep that from. Okay. I'm going to leave the camera on. I'll just hurry. If it doesn't start to dry quickly, I'll. So you can see all the paper coming back. So that's something, because then you would know you guys can fast forward this part. I'll put you on pause till I get it all done. Because I think I'm going to have to keep drying it so I can see. It is amazing how it does it, though. Really. I mean, how does it keep that? It would have been great if it worked on the stickers. I just couldn't get it, because I don't like that white around the edges of the sticker. So I thought if I could transfer that onto here. I might try something else on those stickers. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on pause and get the rest of this off, and then we'll go. Okay, so I got this one as good as I can get it. Still had some paper on there, but I like it. I like the way it feels. So this one, actually that one too, but I just dumped it in the water like this and let it soak in there for a second or so, and I can see that the bird's starting to show through, and I think that it needs to be really, and because it's on tea bags, that's good because it doesn't hurt. Tea bags. And then I just kind of used my brush instead of my hands. It's still not coming off very well. This was heavier paper. Come on, just come off. All right, well, let me get this one off. Be right back. Okay, finally. I finally got it done. But see, it took off. I don't know if you can see because if you can see through it or not. But it took off a lot of the image right there. So I just quit doing it because, I don't know, it just wasn't working. And then I went with the Mod Podge over the top of this just to see if I could get it to show through a little bit. This one is not too bad. I think that's the right side, or maybe that's the wrong side. Yeah, that's the wrong side. I think I might Mod Podge this too and see if I get a little bit more of the color coming through. But I like that it looks, vintagey and, you know, rustic kind of look. So I thought maybe I would glue her behind this bird, and then I'll put some kind of something down here. I could put a branch down there, like she's sitting up in a tree with the bird, or I don't know. So let me put some Mod Podge on her. Let's see. Did I throw my napkin away? Where'd you go, napkin? I don't know what I did with it. Off on this. Okay. This video may take a long time. But I'm going to get it made one way or another. But I'm not going to do this again. I think it's just, maybe it works better with photographs or other kinds of paper. But, and I like the look. I think I could just glue the thing on behind the tissue as easy as so she's there faintly. The Mod Podge actually gives it kind of texture. This is all going to be glued down. Alrighty, there we go. And you can kind of see through that. Probably should have cut a little more of her off. Okay, so then my plan was to make a journal card with this. So this one is a little too big here. Oops. A little bit more off this. I probably should have gotten a journal card that's a good size that I can use. Just, I want to be able to, I don't know, maybe it doesn't need to be a journal card. Maybe it's just going to be maybe I could just do a pop-in kind of thing. And I'll put a journal card behind it at the end. So, I'm going to take this off a little bit here. And I think I kind of want to leave that sort of wrinkled like that. Wrinkle like that. And then I plan to sew this. Okay, then I would just take some copy dyed paper. should use my thing to cut that. Push hard enough. And this looks good there, and then put some page behind it. I like that because it shows the book page through that. Okay, so let me just, I don't know if this is going to work because it's very brittle paper. We have to coffee dye it. Trying to get edges that aren't perfect. Sure how to do that, but brush. Okay, and that. Kind of wanted to use some of this alcohol inks, but I'm not quite sure. Let's, I guess I'll put some on here. Just to make it more mixed media. Let's see, that one is sepia. This is I'm just wondering if I should get like a blue or something to accent with. Water, or should I use rubbing alcohol? I don't know which works best, because I don't know anything about this stuff. Whoa, let's flatten that out a little bit. And take more of this. So I could use some of this solid ink on the edge. Oh, it's not working too well. It's okay though. I have this Tim Holtz. I like that. It makes it just enough. Make it grungy there. Except I can't see it because of this. So I kind of want to make that grungy. I wonder if I can just... Yeah, I like that. I think it needs to have, it needs sewing around it. I don't know if that's too big up there or not. All right, so what color do I have? I have black. Good. All right, guys, so I'm going to sew around this real quick. And I'm going to put cardstock in the back that you can't see. I'll just rip it. This. Side's a little better for writing on. Just wanted to have some writing space if somebody wants to write on it. I wanted to also use some paste, but I don't think I'm going to get around to doing that today. All right, let's see. I'm going to glue it down. I don't know if this will get hit by the sewing machine. Pull that up a little bit. Okay. And then I'll stamp something down here, but I'm going to go ahead and sew it first. And then I'll come back and stamp. So Hold on, you guys. Okay, I'm back. So this doesn't have any sticky left on it. It's a Tim Holtz too. Darn. This one says finest in the world. I think I'm going to put right up here. And I'm going to do it in black. So I sewed it in black. Just want something with a little bit of sponge on it. Okay. And then maybe this one down here, Perfection. I don't know, why not? Okay, so Perfection. There we go. All right, guys, so that's it. One tag. That took an hour at least. I don't know how long I've been on. Well, this part was 35 minutes, so who knows. But, you know, I like it. It turned out the way I kind of imagined, because I wanted to make these ruggedy edge journal cards. And so back here, there's a place to journal. And I don't know what else I might do. I might try to, well, I don't know, that paper. Yeah, I could probably rough that up a little bit more on these edges. It's the coffee dyed cardstock. So, I don't know. So instead of putting it like on a page, I'll just tuck it in the journal. I've seen a lot of people doing some stuff like that lately, just kind of tucking it in, and yeah, it just kind of looks cool. I'm not crazy about that. I wonder if I should put black on there. Okay, I'm going to leave it right now. If I decide to put some black on the edges, I will. Just, you know, just to give it a little more texture. Okay, so there we go. But next time I'm just going to glue my image down onto the paper, like so, and that way, I don't know why I have to turn that around. I could have just turned around the other piece. That way, it you know, takes that shiny and everything off of, if you want to use, you know, book pages, or I mean magazine pages or something. Takes all that shine off. All right, I need to go because I know that this is running over. So, thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope you make something for your stash. I wanted to make a lot more of these, but I didn't get that far with it. But I enjoyed it, and I like the finished product, so yeah. So go to the Facebook page if you want to find out how to go about the challenge, Stash Go, hashtag Stash Go. And don't forget to subscribe and like and all that good stuff. Okay? Have a great day. Bye.